Crazy Town Podcast. I'm Jonas.
And I'm TNT Dynamite, the explosive one. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
Have you ever used Uber?
Yeah, man.
right.
We've taken Ubers together. I think
that's
you already
right. Oh, that's right.
you know the answer to that one.
I did. I just want to see if you would lie to me.
I've never. You know what I've never taken is a Lyft.
Yeah, I've never used Lyft either. I've heard it's cheaper sometimes.
What's the other one? Does Favor pick you up?
No, they'll pick stuff up for you. Yeah, but have you ever felt unsafe in an Uber?
Never taken a Waymo either. I would feel unsafe in a Waymo.
Yeah.
I've definitely felt unsafe in an Uber when like the driver's like a little too aggressive, or you know he's getting a little. He seems like he's in a little bit of a hurry, but for the most part, no.
Or he's distracted. Like he's like
Yeah.
trying to answer his phone and shit.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean
bro,
that has
what
definitely
are you,
happened.
What are you doing? So okay, and I as well haven't really ever felt unsafe. I've never had a crazy driver. I've had some people have been like, that dude or that lady is weird as hell or something, right?
Yeah.
How do you think women feel in Ubers?
How do you think women feel?
Women
in Uber?
feel in Ubers, yeah. Whether they're a driver, whether they're a passenger.
Empowered. I don't know what's the right answer.
I think I've heard this from there were some girls that I've dated and we talked about it like before. It's like if they get into an Uber, especially if they've been drinking and they're by themselves and the driver is a man, they sometimes feel shady. They feel unsafe because like one, they're not in their right cohort, right? They're not what the fuck word am I talking? They're not in their right mind because they're drinking or like whatever.
Yeah.
And then like especially if like they've talked about like the Uber drivers have like hit on them or like said creepy comments or like whatever.
Yeah, I've seen videos of incidents like that happening.
So,
yeah,
you know, and like we've talked about this before. Like I am well aware of my privilege of like when I'm walking through a dark parking lot at night, the last thing on my mind is someone's going to come and get me, attack me, anything. But women think about that all the time, right? Like
no. Nobody's definitely going to try and take my D out of my pants. That's never happened to me, not even once.
Exactly. So, but what I have seen that Uber is doing, and I'm curious of your opinion on this, women drivers and women passengers are now going to have an option where they can elect to not pick up or ride with men.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, is the problem so bad where it can't be? Where is the problem so bad where we need to take that extreme of a turn?
Well, devil's advocate to that, like, does it need to be extreme? Can they just want to not ride with guys, and they're willing to wait longer, potentially pay more?
Could I choose to only ride with women?
I don't know.
Then,
probably not.
Okay, then I'm just saying, like, I don't know. It speaks volumes for like the people wdo Uber tries to employ is what I'm trying to say.
I would,
like if you have to put like I don't know if you have to put like what do you call it, bowling alley bumpers on the whole experience because you don't trust your own employees. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, well, I would think to what you said is, can I ride with only women? Like,
yeah.
I don't think that's a fair comparison.
No,
I think you should be able to say, I want to ride with only men.
Yeah, can I do that?
Like, I don't know. I don't think so. But I think if you're gonna say women can choose to ride with only women, men should be able to be like, I don't want to ride with women either.
I mean, honestly, that's just protecting yourself.
And I think
looking from a different dynamic.
Well, I'm not even saying that. But what I'm saying is like, if you wanna ride with, because like there's men out here who are hurt or don't trust women or like whatever, just as much as there are women out here who have been hurt and don't trust men.
Shannon Sharp, yep.
I don't, Jesus.
What?
But like,
I'm
you
just
know, it's
saying.
like, I don't think a lot of men would use that option. But I think if you're going to offer that to one sex, you should offer it to the other. But not like you saying, like, I only ride with women. Like, but saying, I want to only ride with my own sex.
Yeah, I
feel safer or whatever. It doesn't matter what the reason is.
I just have to say is that there have been a lot of white and black kings who have been brought up on charges who have been unfounded, or it ended up with like an outer court settlement where it's like you question whether or not the prosecuting party truly wants justice or if they're just looking for a quick buck. So I'm definitely referring to the Pay Me Too movement. And I feel like if I were a high priority or like a rich individual and I have to take an Uber, I would much rather have a man than a woman who could potentially, have less morality and try to bring me up on some egregious charges, especially sexually oriented.
Well, or if you're an Uber driver and you're like, I just don't want to have any sort. I just rather pick up dudes, drop dudes off, business as usual.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to pick up women. I don't want to pick up drunk girls. I don't want to pick up any sort of anything. I'd rather just pick up a guy, drop off a guy, pick up a guy, drop off a guy.
Drunk
business
girls are kind of the worst.
I mean, drunk guys are pretty bad too. But,
Drunk guys are bad, but
yeah, but it's like, but as a driver. I'm sure some guys, like if you're a guy and that you've had that situation happen to you, you probably feel a way too about being in a car with a drunk woman who might say something or do something to you.
Yeah.
So why couldn't the male driver be like, I don't want to pick up women? The same as you could say, I don't want to ride with a woman for whatever reason. I don't know, man. I mean, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
But it isn't the caveat of like, you might have to wait longer. You might have to pay more money because like there's less opportunities available or whatever.
Especially when you're talking about a woman looking for a woman driver, it's like there's going to be far less women Uber drivers. I don't feel like driving Uber is necessarily a safe job for a woman to have either. When we're speaking on just like riding in an Uber.
Picking up some random dude like in the hood or whatever in like a bad neighborhood in a who's somebody drunk downtown like
in the hood.
You driving around in the hood. It doesn't have to be.
It's so funny. Yeah, but yeah, absolutely.
Country.
There's a bunch of different scenarios where it is unsafe for both sexes, and having the autonomy to choose who you want to ride with to help reduce any incidents or like perceived incidents is probably beneficial. I just think that it's kind of sad that we're to the point now where we have to do that.
Oh, I agree with the sadness piece. Like, it's sad that we have to do a lot of the stuff we have to do in the world because of people being ridiculous.
Like, I would much rather that, like, the employees were just trained better and that people who were brought up on any of these types of charges or like transgressions were brought up on more serious charges. Like if you attempt to sexually assault somebody, then Guantanamo, El Salvador.
Take off your genitals.
I didn't say all that, brother, but I mean, I like where you're going with it.
Like,
I do like where you're going with it.
You from doing it again, make sure you don't have the ability to do it. Period.
I mean, fair enough, brother. But
or
El Salvador.
Call me crazy. People just stop being jerks and don't touch people that you don't have consent to touch.
You can't just put it like that. It doesn't work, man. You gotta have punishment.
I have never done that, and I don't. The punishment isn't a deterrent to me because I don't want to do that to people.
Yes, for some people that's enough. For some people, being told is that
like
that's
being
wrong.
like, hey, I don't want to take advantage of someone or touch someone who doesn't want me to touch them, and that's fine with me.
Yeah, there's levels to ish. Most people walk around just like virtuous, self-actualized, where they're like, I wouldn't want to do that to a person anyway. That's terrible. Some people are like, I've been told that's wrong, so I know that I should not do it. Some people are like, I don't want to go to jail for that, and some people are like, frickin', I don't care if I go to jail.
I mean,
there's levels.
It's wild.
It is wild, brother. I don't know, man. Good job, women. I hope you feel safe out there. Trust me, if you ever with TNT Dynamite, you are in the safest place possible, man. Jonas, you're 50-50.
Oh shit. So, but I don't know, man. I just it's a wild world out here. Be safe, everybody. So
absolutely.
I don't know. That's all the time we have for this episode. Please make sure to like, subscribe for Jonas.
TNT.
Yeah.